Hi everybody, today is St. Patrick's Day, so we are going to make some Irish soda bread. So I have all my ingredients laid out here in the kitchen. We're following a combination of a recipe from my mother-in-law and the website Bigger Bowler Baking, which I actually posted on my Google Classroom page. So if you're interested, check it out. But here's all our ingredients. Really simple, we just got flour, baking soda, salt, egg, butter, but the key ingredient here is buttermilk. You can't do it without that. If you don't have buttermilk, it's really easy to make. You can find out how to do it on the internet, but this is a key ingredient. We are also going to add in some raisins. We like the golden and the dark in ours as well, and then we're going to dust it with some oats. So we're going to get going here in just a second. So the first thing we're going to do here is put all of our dry ingredients into a bowl. So we're going to put 3.5 cups of flour into our bowl. I've already put 3 in there. Those are 3.5. And then we're going to put in a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put in a teaspoon of baking soda. And that was my daughter Paige saying hello to everybody. She's working the camera for me while we're working on this. Alright, so we've got the dry ingredients in the bowl, so we're just going to mix them together. It's always a good idea when you're baking to mix your dry ingredients to make sure that they are all mixed together. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is put in our butter, cold butter. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of very cold butter, and we're going to mix it in with our hands. So make sure you got clean hands when you're doing this because
you don't want to get germs.
Exactly. Okay? Sure.
And that's my sister Tessa.
So we've got our cold butter in here. Alright? Got that, Paige?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to work it in there until that crumbs in a large bowl. Alright? So we got all our butter mixed in our flour. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix together our buttermilk and our egg. So
Daddy,
Tessa, my helper, is going to help me do the egg, right? You want to crack the egg there? On the bowl.
and that's my sister.
Okay, thank you. We'll put that in the bowl. Alright. And then next we're going to add in some buttermilk and we're going to mix that all together. And once we've mixed this together, then we are going to add it to our flour. Put our buttermilk and our egg mixture into our flour mixture, and then I'm going to mix it up in my hands. So Tessa's going to help me pick up the bowl. Okay? And we're not going to put it all in, just in case we don't need it all. So we're going to put most of it in there. Get it in there. Alright, and stop right there. Good. Yep, you did a lot. And then we're going to mix it up with our hands. Okay? Well, let me get it all mixed up in there, and then you can help me mix a little bit and see how the dough
But then you
together.
can't touch your dress, Tessa.
Yeah. Okay. So we forgot to put in the raisins, but we added them in there, so they're in the bowl. We're mixing around with our hands, and we want to try to get the dough to come together to make a big ball, right?
Yeah.
Very good.
And you a golden raisin looks like what? My sister loves them.
We love the golden raisins and the dark raisins, right, Tess? All right.
I want to try one of those.
Is putting some flour on the pan. Spread it out there, Tessa, so that we can move this out onto our pan. Once we get our dough, it's starting to come together in the bowl. Take a look at that page. All right, so we're starting to get it together, and we are going to put it out on the pan once we get it together. Great. Okay, so we got our dough out. All right, we're going to turn it into a nice ball on our floured surface. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we get it all
Can I do it?
in there. Make a ball. Well, you can help me cut it at the top. Okay, so nice.
And my dad's hands are so
They are messy, aren't they? Okay, so there we go. We're gonna. Okay, so now we're gonna cut it with a sharp knife.
I'll be careful.
You better be careful.
Yeah. I want to be
Sharp knife. Hold it. Good. And we're gonna give it a cut. Got it? Right here. And then we're gonna do a cut across. Like that. And then we have to poke 4 holes in it so that the fairies that are stuck inside the dough come out and don't ruin the bread. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What fairies?
The fairies that are in the bread. Okay? We are then going to put some oats on top of it, and we're going to put it in an oven, and we're going to bake it at 425 for 15 minutes, and then we're going to bake it at 400 for a half hour after that. And we'll show you what our bread looks like when it's done. Okay, so our bread is done baking. It's finally done. It's been in the oven for 45 minutes. So Paige will come over here and show you what it looks like. There's our finished product, our beautiful Irish soda bread. So this was Paige. Paige did all the camera work. Say hi, Paige. Paige did a great job. And there was Tessa, my helper, dressed like Elsa for the day, right? And we are getting ready to have some delicious soda bread as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So say bye, everybody.
Bye.